Well, here we are once again. Haven't been down here for a while. It's been about 10 to 12 days, something like that, because when I was shoveling up all those sacks of plaster, I did my backing. So my back was done in for about a week, and then after that I was a little bit sick at the beginning of this weekend, so never mind, just got to pull through. I've decided that I'm going to be probably employing someone to shift the rest of this rubble, because my back is not going to be up to it. I don't want to do that again. It's not worth putting yourself out of action for a week just in order to save a few quid, at least if you have the money. If you don't have the money, then that's another thing entirely. Tax wealth, not work. Don't forget that slogan. Right, we'll go in now. And there's all the bags responsible for my collapse. Well, it wasn't a collapse really, it's just really bad back pain. I couldn't even walk out of the house, couldn't even get my steps in. But yeah, so as you may recall from last time, we've got that wall's clear, this wall's clear. Still got some bits to do up the top there. I'm going to use the circular saw to trim the plaster so as to hopefully get a reasonably even cut around about where that wooden part is, and we're going to leave that in. So it's going to be kind of like a level. Above that is going to stay black. We'll probably give it a lick of paint as well, but apart from that, not too much. Some of it is kind of peeling really rather nastily, but I don't want the whole place... sounds like a joke now. I don't want the whole place to look completely spick and span and brand new and spanking. I want it to have a kind of certain amount of age about it. So bits and pieces of stuff going across the ceiling and all the old stuff on display is part of the vibe that I want. So I'm going to do a bit of... I'm going to move these planks. I'm going to hoover there first of all, get rid of some of the dust. Finally get to use my Henry in anger and get rid of some of the dust. And I'll move those planks out of the way along the other wall, and then start hacking away at some of that plaster. So I'll give you a chance to have a look at some of that, and I'll pick up afterwards. Cheers. Thanks very much indeed for watching again. I really do appreciate it. It's just nice to maintain a log of all the things that have gone into this place, and it's going to be nice. When it's finished, it's going to be nice.
In the morning. Shop, shop,
De-nailing. It might seem like a stupid thing to do, it might seem like a waste of time, but in actual fact I haven't got my steels on today because I'm an idiot, and I came down here in my normal shoes and just got one of those cable ties stuck in the bottom of my foot. Luckily enough I didn't tread hard on it because I felt it, but it reminds me of the time I was probably about 8, 10, something like that, when I lived in St Albans and I was playing in a building site across the road, and I fell over and a nail pierced my shin, and when I got up, the piece of board, probably can't see from there, the piece of board came up with me that the nail was into. And so of course I had to have that taken out and have all sorts of shots for tetanus and so forth. It just goes to show that one nail sticking up can do you a lot of damage, which is why I believe if you've got the time, you should always take the nails out of the bits of wood that you remove from anything, because it's a painful experience, I can tell you that much.
give you my loving too.
Oh, well, we all love our Henrys, but that one seems to have started off very enthusiastically and then got a little bit clogged up earlier on. I think it's probably just because it's got two bags inside it. It's got a bag inside it and a filter in the top. So let's open the top of it and have a little look and see what it looks like inside. Like my hat? Lovely. Right. So let's see what we've got. The old Henry, world famous simple design. Click out one side, click out the other side, lift off. That looks completely clean inside there. That looks completely clean inside there. There's our bag. Doesn't feel like anything's wrong with it. Not clogged up. Got a bit of dust and crap. Maybe it just needs a bit of a shake. That looks very clean to me. I was expecting dust to come pouring out of it at any time, but that's not the case. Right, put it back on. You have to put it back on the right way. Clip the sides in, and there we are, ready to go again. That actually sounds better. Maybe it just needs a shake every time it slows down. I just need to lift up the Henry and give it a shake.
In the morning. Shop, shop,
Well, there we are, that's got most of it done anyway. As I mentioned, my back is not too bad. It's going to take me a little while to do the rest of these few bits and pieces behind me, so I won't bother to show you that. I'm going to clear that out of the way, and then I'll set up and I'm going to have a go at the rest of the plaster, and maybe the remains of this stuff up here to try and get these off. And that'll be tomorrow. I'm going to take Saturday and come down here because I've missed so much time working on this thing. So yeah, that's it. You probably saw me looking for my phone in my back pocket there, not realising I was using it as a camera. That's me all over, smart. Right, thanks.
You give me a loving, I give you my loving too.
Right then, let's have a little look and see what I've been up to over the weekend. Save you the tedium of watching me banging away at all that brickwork. We're now pretty much, we've done most of the bulk of the walls. So I've taken all that off along the side there, some of it you would have seen. All this wall is done. I've made a little start on that. I thought I might actually leave that bit like that, just as a kind of like a display kind of thing to show where the plaster used to be. Because otherwise I'm going to have to take off the hardboard around the side there, something's going to have to be done with that door. They concreted the side in there, so I've knocked off a bit of the concrete. You can see that, and that is tough stuff. That's not at all like the plaster. That really requires some bashing to get it off. And as you can see, it's removed a bit of brick. The remains of it is down there. So I'm not sure whether to chop that off and put that brick in. I will make that look good though, so I'll replace the brick and we'll have a proper wooden door frame going through here. The door needs to be replaced because it's not the strongest of doors, and it leads to a passage outside which has got another opening onto the street, and I don't have control over that opening, so I need to make sure that this door is strong enough just to prevent any kind of casual break-in attempts. So the next thing to do is going to be, I'm going to take down the, you can see these lower bits here. That bit of wood needs to come off. I'm going to run the circular saw around the top bit and just to make a nice level edge of the plaster, and take the rest of the plaster off, and then they're going to be ready for a bit of a clean up and running the electrics, and the shutters are going to be on order very soon as well. So thanks very much indeed for watching. Appreciate it once again. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Make my Morecambe shop shipshape. Okay, so we'll just have a finish off with a quick look around the bay. Oh, I still haven't got my fancy microphone attached. I'll have to get that sorted out for the next time. You're probably hearing the wind buffeting around all over the place, but yeah. Until next time, like and subscribe. Make my shop shipshape.